Has it ever happened to you that you wake up in the morning feeling in a bad mood? You check your phone, and there are more than 10 emails and messages waiting for you. A long list of tasks is nagging at your brain. Your hands instinctively move toward your phone. You open TikTok and start scrolling. You tell yourself you're doing it for fun, but there is no fun in it. Your subconscious is constantly telling you to start working on your tasks, but at the same time, your mind is telling you to forget everything and just focus on entertainment. You watch one TikTok video for a few seconds, scroll past it, and start watching another one. This cycle repeats for the next 1 to 2 hours. You blame TikTok for wasting your time. We all think social media has shortened our attention spans. The short, entertaining videos on TikTok have made us impatient. They flood our brain with dopamine, making it overwhelmed and addicted to constant stimulation. On the surface, this explanation seems reasonable. But what if I told you this is not entirely true? The real problem is not stimulation, it's avoidance. Because if you look closely, you don't scroll when life feels clear and manageable. You scroll when something feels too much, where there are too many tasks, too many expectations, and too many thoughts at once. You're trying to complete your projects while also worrying about home chores. In the middle of it, your family messages you, demanding your time and attention. This overloads your brain, and it doesn't know anymore where to start. So instead of choosing, it escapes. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius tells us we need to discard our anxiety instead of escaping from it. But in today's world, almost everyone escapes from their overwhelming emotions. Your brain needs clarity when you are dealing with a lot. It needs to process everything step by step. But instead, it gets noise. All the problems and unfinished tasks are stacked in your brain. Next time, when you are in the same sort of situation, your brain will crave noise. That's where scrolling comes in. The brain demands it because it's easy. For a moment, it silenced everything. But it will only happen temporarily. Once you put down the mobile, everything you avoided is still there. The next time they weigh heavily on your brain, you'll be tempted to run to social media again. Here, your brain learns a pattern. Whenever things feel uncomfortable, escape. That's why our brain craves this relief often, even when we are eating food or trying to sleep during the night. Now, what is the solution to this? Well, it's simple. Do nothing, and this will do everything for you. Marcus Aurelius frequently spent time alone and deeply valued solitude. In our lives, the solitude is missing. The moment there is silence, we go for video games, reels, and music. We want noise every time around us, but we need to change this attitude. For this, you don't need much time or effort. Simply leave your phone, computer, or any electronic device in one room and sit in another. For 10 to 15 minutes, sit without any stimulation around you. Stare at the wall and keep your body relaxed. This might feel uncomfortable at the beginning. Your brain will beg you for instant release. You might even think this idea is stupid. But as the minutes pass, you will start feeling a change within yourself. Your thoughts begin to slow down. Not because they disappear, but because your brain finally gets space to process them. Instead of everything hitting you at once, things start to separate. You begin to see what's actually bothering you, what needs to be done, what can wait, and what doesn't matter at all. This is clarity. Once you have it, motivation, discipline, and positivity will follow. Now, actions will become easier. Overwhelmed and anxious emotions will start disappearing from your life. In short, these 10 to 15 minutes of doing nothing can do wonders for you. Of course, doing it once is not enough. You should do this daily, and gradually, you will see improvement in your life. But sometimes, sitting in silence will not feel calming. In fact, it will feel intense. Your thoughts might come faster, heavier, making you panic. Your brain will beg you for the instant release. Here, don't run from your thoughts. If sorting them out internally is difficult, externalize them. Marcus Aurelius used to journal his thoughts while sitting in solitude. You can do the same here. In your quiet corner, pick up a pen and paper and start writing. No matter how strange or embarrassing they seem, write everything. Remember, the goal isn't to write something meaningful. In fact, it is to get everything out of you. Every messy and unfiltered thought should be on your page. Once you are done, read them, understand them, and label them. Philosopher Socrates believed that an unexamined life is not worth living. So start examining your thoughts. Here, you will see a pattern. Your anxiety and overwhelming feelings are not coming from the outside world. They are coming from within you. Your desire to control things you cannot control is creating problems. Your unrealistic expectations of life and others are giving you unnecessary stress. When things don't go according to your plan, you start feeling low. This ruins your day and pushes your brain toward endless scrolling. When you are done journaling, you will notice the thoughts that were bigger in your brain are actually smaller on paper. It is time to discard them. For this, mark the red crosses on those thoughts. Stoic philosophy teaches us to control our inner world. Fill your mind with positive thoughts, and over time, they will replace the negative ones. You should write positive thoughts on paper when crossing out your anxious or negative ones. Make a to-do list of all positive actions or things you can add to your life to replace these negative thoughts. So whether you sit in silence or sort your thoughts in your brain, or write them on paper to cross them out, you are giving your brain a space. This space will reset its baseline. Now, how do you do this practice daily? Remember, you don't have to redesign your whole life. Just start with one moment, and it will be enough. Stoics believed in owning your mornings. If the first thing you do is scroll TikTok after waking up, your brain will struggle to focus for the rest of the day. So instead, begin your day with silence. Let your mind process the day ahead. Let it create a simple plan. You don't have to sit in a room staring at a wall daily. Some days, for a change, you can go for a walk. Step outside, spend time alone, and observe your surroundings. This will also help you in resetting your brain. The goal is not to quit TikTok. The goal is to stop needing it every time your mind feels uncomfortable. Because the moment you rely on distraction to escape yourself, you lose the ability to understand what's happening inside you. And when that happens, everything starts to feel overwhelming, even when nothing is actually wrong. If you want to explore more about avoidance or philosophy, consider subscribing to the channel. We aim to help you understand modern Stoicism so that we can all improve our lives.